Hey, I'm Tony K. Welcome to Transformation School. It is time for a giveaway. This is a membership drive. I am trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers. YouTube has changed its policies on paying people for the Google ads called AdSense. And a YouTube channel has to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. And in the last 365 days, that's 1 year, they must have had 4,000 hours of video viewed. So I'm trying to get there. I have about 3,800 hours of video viewed. And I have 975 subscribers as of the filming of this giveaway. So the goal to reach that 4,000 hours of video viewed and 1,000 subscribers or more by February 20th. You know what, better yet, let's say by February 19th, 2018. So, if you would like to enter the contest to win this mint in sealed box, Transformers Masterpiece, what, that says Universe down there at the bottom? Ignore that. Anyways, Transformers Masterpiece Skywarp. Then, you need to subscribe to my channel. If you're already a subscriber, great! The hard part's done. Now for the easy part. Send an email to transformationschoolgiveaway@gmail.com with the subject 1,000 subscriber giveaway. In the body of that message, let me know who you are, what you like about collecting Transformers, and your mailing address. On February 20th, I will draw one winner from those emails. Also in that email, include your YouTube username, because I will be looking up that username on my channel to make sure that you are subscribed. Because the whole goal of this giveaway is to reach 1,000 subscribers! Now, the next thing you can do, go to my channel. You're already at my channel, you're watching this video. Go to the playlists. Click on the Transformers playlist. Click play all. Repeat. Shuffle. You don't have to shuffle. That's just a nice little touch. Let those videos play until February 20th. Just minimize your screen. You want to do this on a computer, you know, a Mac or a laptop. I mean, you could do it on a tablet, maybe. If you were to try to do this on your cell phone, watch these videos play over and over and over. It's probably going to eat into your data. So do it on your home computer, or your school computer, or your work computer. But let those videos play over and over until February 20th. Help me reach those hours. I only average $50 a year of income from YouTube videos. But I count on that $50 a year. I get that $50, it goes into my future videos. So I do not want to lose this opportunity with YouTube, and I need your help to get us there. Now let's take a look at this figure that we're giving away. This is the 2009, 25-year anniversary, 2009 Hasbro Masterpiece Skywarp. This is only the 4th Hasbro release of a Masterpiece figure. It was clearly an exclusive to Walmart. Walmart had ordered so many of these, and Masterpiece was so not known, not as well known, certainly not as well known as it is now in 2018. Unknown at the time that these things filled the shelf at Walmart. Walmart put these on clearance for $35. I got this figure in 2009 for $35. That's pretty amazing. Originally priced at like $45 to $50. What an amazing deal. Now this figure goes for like $100 on eBay. They released it as Transformers Universe. Transformers Universe was a product line at the time from Chug's collections. That would be Classics, Henkei, Universe, Generations. And Generations includes, of course, current product lines like Combiner Wars, Titans Returns, Power of the Primes, and so on and so forth. But these days, Masterpiece is itself its own product line. So this 2009 Masterpiece Skywarp figure is based on Takara Tomi's 2006 MP3 Starscream mold. And we can see here on tfwiki.net that original MP3 Starscream figure. And I've still never heard a good explanation of why Takara Tomy chose these colors for their Starscream release. But that was in the beginning of Masterpiece back in 2006. And then scrolling down, Hasbro released their version of Starscream in 2007 as a Classics line. Again, it's, you know, they sold it as a part of a Chug collection. So 2007 Transformers Classics, but it's Hasbro's Masterpiece Starscream. That was also a Walmart exclusive. Toys R Us got the Optimus Primes. Walmart got Starscream and Skywarp. And then Toys R Us got Grimlock and Rodimus Prime. And then Walmart was done with Masterpiece after that. Toys R Us got the rest of them. At least those Hasbro releases. Now, looking at the packaging. Here we see Skywarp in his jet mode. Comes with the display stand. He's going to have missiles primarily used in jet mode, and then his null rays either for jet mode and or robot mode. An opening canopy. The nose cone section opens to reveal this little satellite dish. He's got this flip-up chest pieces. Those are supposed to be hidden missile pods. They don't articulate. Nothing comes out of that missile. The missile's just molded in. Adjustable thrust vector. That's pretty interesting. And then the tail flaps above those thrusters open up as well. Two different heads. Actually, it's one head with two different faces. We're going to look at that a little more in just a moment, but we've got a bit of a smirk and more of a calm, relaxed expression. And then the previous Starscream figures came with that same molded face. Here we have the back, story, etc. Artwork, imagery, photographs. Now, here's the artwork. Clear top. Shape of this box made this kind of hard to fit on the shelves for a while. There's wear on the corners of the packaging, and I'm not going to do a great job to pack this for shipping. Free shipping in the United States. If you are an international participant, I may offer to send this to you if you are willing to cover the cost of your shipping. On the bottom of the package, zip code. When there used to be a Transformers Collectors Club, I believe there is not one anymore. Could be wrong. There might be. Now, we are going to look at my copy of the figure. I bought this used off of a Transformers collecting group on Facebook. I think I got this for about $30. Missing is null rays, missile pods, stand, and one of these pieces. So this is the first MP Seeker mold, and yet we still talk about it today with new Transformers releases like the Make Toys Meteor version of Starscream, and we still refer back to this figure. So a lot of good things going on with this figure, a lot of not so good things going on with this figure. These pieces here fill in the sides for the front of the jet in alt mode, vehicle mode, but in robot mode they get in the way. It's often easiest to pop them off, set them aside, and try not to lose them. Let's look at that face gimmick. So I've got the smirking face. Turn the head up, and kind of get your fingers on the chin or the nose, trying not to damage the paint, and you got to pull this head down. There we go. And then give it a twist. Oh, and it already went back up in there, but I got the head twisted around, and now you can see his calm face. What else can we notice about this figure? No heel spurs. That is unfortunate. The later releases of the Seekers had a piece that came out in back, so his foot had a nice heel to keep him standing. Fortunately, with the stand, you're able to have this guy hovering above his display base. Unfortunately, my used copy of the figure did not come with this stand. What else to note about this figure? These pieces. Later versions of the Seekers, this fin was attached to the leg, just folded back. For whatever reason, the designers thought it would be cleaner to have that piece fold up and back. Makes them incredibly back heavy. makes them difficult to put on display. An alternative is to pop this off. You can set them aside. Some folks even cut these pieces off. That might make an okay episode of Transformation School, but I have no plans to cut that off in the near future. And then pegging this on to the side of his leg as if it were pegged on in jet mode. And now these wings can act as heel spurs. It will pop right back off, does interfere with standing him upright, but that option is available to you as well. And why not? Because somebody's going to be getting this lucky figure transformation into alt mode. Haven't done this in a while, but it's probably like riding a bike. Let's make nice fists. Let's turn his feet up and fold it in. We can pop that off. Pop the other one off too, why not? Pop out this landing gear now or later, doesn't matter. Don't use it at all if you don't want to. I'm going to tab his legs together and slide him up. Lift up, untab his wings from his back. And there's a tab here that was tabbed into his back. We'll fold it in on both sides. Let's slide the middle of the torso up. Let's rotate this shoulder section up. Oh, here are those missile pods. We saw them earlier in the photo. That opens and closes. Now we'll hold that up. Fold and hold that up. Let's see. There's a little peg down in there. I'm pegging this back section from the nose cone section. There we go. Turn this nose cone section up. This was a wonderful experience. Very much like the G1 toy. Bringing this section through. Let's open this canopy up. We'll fold. Oh, we've got our Dr. Archibald figure stuck in here. He was a evil mad scientist in one episode of the TV show. There's another version of the Seekers that come with, like, I think a silver painted pilot figure. But in this Skywarp figure, I've got Dr. Archibald, so I guess he came with him. Okay. Now, newer Seeker mold, you gotta squeeze in the sides of the head to spring it through, but not on this original mold. Bring the nose cone section up. Make sure these shoulders are still up. This shoulder section moves back and forth. You want it to be straight up, straight with what's becoming the body of the jet. These two pieces have to swing around upward, filling in some space next to the head of the figure. And now, straighten the arms. We've got to turn this piece around, turn the fist in, and fold under. SOS. Same on the other side. Fold this fist. You know what, look, there are these ports in the shoulders. Presumably, those were in there for Starscream, for his coronation set, a cape, and a crown. However, this was designed by Takara Tomy, and this was designed in 2006 for their MP03 Seeker mold. They did not release a coronation set until their MP11 Starscream in 2012. So they designed this in the shoulder in 2006 and then didn't release an accessory for it until 6 years later. Don't know what those people are thinking. Okay, what should we do next? Let's try tabbing these pieces on, tail fins. So I'm going to plug it back into the ball joint that I popped it out of earlier from his hip, and then tab and hole at the bottom of his leg near the thruster. If it weren't for this giveaway, I might never have made a film for an original Seeker mold, or even for one of the re-releases after MP11 Starscream, where they had some mold changes. But isn't it fate that it worked out the way it did? Now we fold down these wings. Oh, let's make sure this panel is up and out of the way. Let's fold that wing back up. Let's lift that up. Now fold the wing down underneath that tab. Can't tell if there's any tabs down here, or if this just sits in place. There's a peg above my finger. After we close this, it will peg on. Oh, and let's get past this tab. Close it down, peg above my finger, try to tab everything together, closed up one of these landing gear wheels. I've got 3 of my 4 flaps. Again, I bought this used. I got it at a fantastic price, in my opinion. Fantastic. $30. Very generous person selling this. I think it was originally missing one of these pieces that had the tail fin, but after the seller found it, he shipped it to me. He was very kind. Now I got this piece, I took it off at the very beginning because these things pop off the figures all the time. There's just a peg and a tab for it. There's a tab back here, but not really a slot. I'm mixing up some of my words. Peg, tab, slot. And then this piece closes down, there's a small tab and a slot. Closes into place. You can see a little gap here. Squeezing things together usually works. I am missing this piece from this side. No big deal. I have no missile pods and no null rays for this guy. Doesn't bother me. Now, front landing gear opens down here. Let's try that again. Front landing gear opens here. Landing gear comes down. Looks pretty nice. Turn it this way, although let's look at this nose cone. It opens this way. Pull out on the nose cone and then fold it back. This piece was broken. I am under the impression that this was a played with figure, so I'm not sure how old the child might have been when they got it, but you know, at $35 in 2006, I can see that somebody would have purchased this and let a child play with it and subsequently break it and lose parts. And these landing gear can be very difficult to open. sharp stabbing metal tools are often very useful in getting these things to pop open. I cleaned off my table. My tools are not in reach. Well, that was lovely. Just broke my wife's nightstand trying to get this. Trying to get my tools. Filming in the bedroom. This is where I get to film. I could potentially film in the living room, but it's just a small house. Lots of stuff. Lots of people. Pretty crowded. Anywho, here we go. What else? Opening canopy. Little guy in his seat. This piece opens here. He's got a neat little piston. Doesn't function like a piston. It's kind of a fake piston. Still looks good. And then this piece lifts up back here, revealing some sculpting work. And vector thruster. I read that on the box. So, let me get my messed up toy out of the way. I'm gonna look at the one that you have the opportunity to win. Alright. So, again, in order to win this figure, subscribe to my channel, the Candle Comics YouTube channel. Send an email to transformationschoolgiveaway@gmail.com. The subject should say 1000 subscriber giveaway. And in the message, tell me who you are, tell me why you collect, tell me your YouTube username so that I can confirm that you are a subscriber, and let me know your mailing address in case you are the lucky winner for this figure. Children, please ask a parent, guardian, grown-up to help you participate in this contest. I must receive your entry by February 19th, whatever time zone you're in. I will do the drawing on February 20th. I will contact the lucky winner. I will send the package out shortly thereafter, and I will put a video on YouTube announcing the winner shortly after that. Like, by shortly I mean 5 or 10 days. That is it for this giveaway. Thank you all for watching. Class dismissed.